things came up many times, like during my stay in my country. So I got stuck. But finally, last month, I was about to fly to Vietnam and I got stuck. I couldn't fly because of some passport issue. Uh, but I would say, so this was my very, very sad moment during this whole year. Okay, and now I am stuck again for the next 2 months, but definitely I will fly before this end of the year. So my this whole year, my journey is kind of like stuck because when I am living in my capital, I don't often go out. I do not, like hang out a lot here. I do not meet new people here a lot, and it's not like a movie. It's like some kind of like interval going on in my life. But when I am in Vietnam, I feel a story in my life. I do a lot of activities. I meet a lot of people. I explore culture. I love my time for like by being there. I love to work. I love to enjoy. You can say I always get 100% freedom when I'm in Vietnam. And I think if you really want to understand the importance of freedom in your life, I would suggest any country, people that they must visit Vietnam. Right?
Yeah.
It's a plan.
Let's clap.
I think in life people have a lot of chance to visit a place, so don't be sad for it. And I think Vietnam is always, welcoming you to go. And also Miss Oyen, so she's coming back. So do you want to continue your sharing or just listening to her continue speech, because I think she's sharing so wonderful.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You guys can continue with her and I can take a pause. We can continue after her. You can ask me some question about my trip to Vietnam, okay? Yeah, carry on.
Okay, so Miss
No, I'm so sorry. I don't know.
It's okay.
It's okay. So, what was the last thing you guys heard? What was the last thing you guys heard?
Like self-awareness, something.
Yeah, you're talking
Self-awareness,
about
okay.
self-awareness and how important we are in today era. I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, yes. So, there's no time in history that self-awareness is so important than now. Because a lot is happening, especially on social media. So if you're not sure about who you are, social media will give you another definition of who you truly are. And you realize that most people are chasing after likes, followers online. And so you're using that to define your own self-worth. And you have much more self-worth than that. It's not, your self-worth is not based on the number of followers you have, the number of clicks you have, the number of likes you have. And that is why self-awareness is very important in this time and age. In fact, if you're not careful, I'm sure you guys know ChatGPT. You can surely ask ChatGPT.
we use it every day.
You use it ahead. Just tell ChatGPT, who am I? It's going to tell you some things that you don't even know. Oh, so is this me? Really? So you just really need to know more about you, and it takes being intentional. So you get a journal. I've told you one of the things how you can be more self-aware. Get a journal. I don't know if anybody practice that here. Do you practice journaling? Like just after your whole day, you just sit down and write. Okay, what happened today? What are those experiences you had today that makes you happy? What are those things that makes you grateful? What are those things that makes you sad? Just write it. And through that, you're getting to know yourself better. But if you don't write anything, you don't reflect about your life, you realize that you're a shadow of yourself. And social media will give you another definition of who you are. So there's also another one called self-regulation. You see, self-regulation is something that I do personally. Self-regulation is about how you can control your emotions in order to achieve your goals. I hope you know that it's not every time you're happy. There are times you're stressed. There are times you don't want to talk to anybody. And that's where self-regulation is very, very important. You know, there are times that you don't even feel like reading and you have a test tomorrow. You have test tomorrow. How do you put yourself in the mood? Are you getting me? And that is self-regulation, using your emotions to achieve your goals. So how do you motivate yourself if you are emotionally down? How do you motivate yourself to do what is required of you? Are you seeing it? So when it comes to let me show you one techniques I use, because I don't want to just be talking theory. So I needed to achieve a goal, and I write. So there are books that I want to write, obviously. So anytime I'm done with a particular goal, I bought a particular biscuit. You know biscuit, right? I'm sure you know biscuit. So it's like snacks. We call it snacks here. It's also biscuit here. So anytime I achieve, let's say, a milestone, maybe I write a chapter or something like that, I'll take one biscuit. Are you getting it? So I use my love for biscuits, for snacks. So I'm sure everyone has something that you love so much. You can now decide to channel it that, okay, if I'm able to read this book, I'm going to eat my favorite biscuit. Or if I'm able to achieve this goal, if I'm able to, read on this area, I'm going to go to my favorite restaurant. Are you saying that? You're using a particular part of you that you love so much about you, and something that you crave so much to achieve a goal. And that is self-regulation. Yes, you might be angry at that time, but you're like, okay, if I'm able to achieve this goal, I'm going to treat myself out. I'm going to travel to this country. I'm going to go on sightseeing. Are you seeing how self-regulation works? So because in this time and age, a lot of things happen. A lot of things happen to us, and we don't even know, okay, how can we do this? Yes, like now in this foundation, you guys are trying to learn English. You can decide that, okay, I'm going to learn English for 3 months, and if I'm able to achieve this particular level of English, I get to the intermediate level of English, then I'm going to reward myself with this shoe. Maybe you have been eyeing a particular boot or a shoe or a cloth. You just buy it for yourself. And that's the way to regulate yourself in such a way that you're able to achieve your goals. You are down. You are not happy right now. So what do? There are times you just take a rest. You just rest so that you're able to achieve that goal. So there's so many other things I really want to share. There's empathy. There's social skills. See, when you have social skills, you are able to get other people to help you achieve your goals. You've been able to relate with other people. If, for example, let me say in this context, the way I saw Min the other time, we were talking. Min was like, "Hi, hello." I was like, "Oh, Min, you're so handsome." And Min was like, "Yes, I am handsome." And see how confident he was when he came on. When he started talking, he said, "I'm the most handsome guy here. I came here to talk." I mean, we don't have really come like that. I know that he loves himself. But the fact that I validated him and I said, "Min, you're so handsome," that made him to feel, "Oh yes, I am. I'm handsome." Min, yes, I am handsome.
Actually,
do you know that? Oh, and do you know that Min like that? If I should ask Min to come to Nigeria, Min, will you come to Nigeria if I tell you to come to Nigeria? If I ask you to come to Nigeria, will you come?
Probably, yeah.
You're not talking. You're muted. So I'm just saying, you've been able to understand people. When you see people, you see somebody that is a little bit emotionally down, are you always just concerned about yourself alone or other people? Life is not just about you. You're not the only one facing issues. There are other people there. Are you considerate about other people's feeling, not just about yourself? And that is one thing that will help you in your social skills. In fact, if you're able to have this, you'll be the talk. There's always this in high school, there's always the girl that is always popular. You'll be the popular girl that everybody loves. Just because you have emotional intelligence, you have a lot of social, people coming for you. They want to be your friend because anytime people come to you, they feel good about themselves. They're not feeling down. Even when they feel down, they know that when you're there with them, you can talk them out of it. You can lift their mood. You can make them more happier than they used to be. Who wouldn't want to be with someone like that? Who wouldn't want that kind of friend? I want to ask you, Vo, let me ask you a question. You have a friend. Sorry, I really need to see the number of people on this. I don't know. I couldn't see the number of people on this call. I want to make sure that I'm able to see. Okay. Oh. Wait. Is this your name? K62? Sorry. K62.
Who?
Okay, let's say for example. Yeah, I'm trying to make it interactive.
What? Someone? I didn't really hear your name, so I don't make sure.
Okay, is it K62? Like, I'm trying to call someone, but I see K62FTU.
Oh,
That's your name?
K62. Win your king. Can't see you.
K62.
Hey, the what?
Hi.
Can you repeat the question? Say something like, sorry for our inconvenience.
Okay.
The FTU.
I was just asking. Okay. I was just asking a question. If you have a friend that every time the friend comes to you, is always one complaint or the other, is always sharing bad news, always sharing things that makes you sad, always sharing things that you start crying. Would you want to associate with that person, or you run away?
As an anti-human person, I don't like anything like that, so I often ignore. Yes. Regardless of they want to care about myself, because I think they are like sorry, I forget what this word mean, but it's like I have something that that person do not have. So yes, I often ignore all of them.
Okay. You said you ignore all
Yes.
of them. So which means
But for me, in some special situation, I have to meet face to face with themselves and to talk thoroughly about what they said and to correct my like.
no. Okay. Thank you very much. Are you done? Are you done?
Yes.
Okay. So as it's about social skills, I hope you guys understand social skills. I really want to be sure you guys understand that. So you recognizing people's emotion and how you can help them out of that situation. If you're able to do that, able to recognize when someone is angry, just by body language, not like until they frown their face. There's some people that will smile and say, I'm fine, and they don't look fine. If you're able to recognize those things in other people, it will set you apart from every other teenager. Even you'll be able to use it in your family. Maybe you're with your mom or your dad. When your dad is not really happy, you know how to, just give him space. You know that that's not the best time for you to go and meet him, that I need something, and he's angry. You get? So being emotionally intelligent will help you. And so those are the 4 skills under emotional intelligence: self-awareness, self-regulation, using your emotions to achieve your goals. Looking at, okay, I love doing this. Because you love doing this, you can attach it to a goal so that you can achieve that goal. Empathy, you being able to put yourself in other people's shoe. You're not the only one on hurt. Other people are hurting. Okay, how can you help people? How can you be of more impact to your community? That is empathy. Thinking of other people, not just about you. Life is not just about you. You get? So empathy, social skills. How can you relate with people? How can you get to a point where even when people are angry, when they want to fight with you, you are the person that can create peace in that atmosphere, like when other people want to fight with you. So those are the things on emotional intelligence. Now let me just go to purpose and I'll just wrap it up because those are the things I really want to share. You see, purpose is one thing that I love so much because purpose is more like defining who you are. Who are you? Most people don't know themselves. And you see, it's this teenage age that you should find who you are. You know why? Because once you become an adult, a lot of things, a lot of responsibilities will come for you. But now, your mom and dad, they're still taking some responsibilities for you. So which means that you have the liberty to be able to find yourself now. You're not thinking of how to feed yourself. Now they do that for you. So you should now start thinking about who am I? Outside my school, outside my degrees, outside what I do, who am I? What exactly am I? Because you must have an identity. If you don't have an identity, other people will give you a definition of who you're not. That's why you see a lot of bullying happening in school. In your school, people are bullying you. Oh, you are too fat. You are too thin. Your nose is too long. But when you have a grounded knowledge on who you are, it won't get to you.
But
Do you get it?
But I have a
Okay.
little questions. Like, if out there are sometimes you look into your friends as your whole world, and you do not want to discourage them, like make them feel bad about you, and you just follow everything that they said. So maybe, like, in the theories, we teach a lot about how we need to be yourself, and we need to appreciate yourself. But in fact, some of the people, they cannot. They want to follow others because they don't want to be alone. Like sometimes like that. So how they can show their own, right? I mean, yep.
Okay, here's the thing. I used to say for myself, I have a lot of friends because now I'm a social person. I talk online and things like that. So I have a lot of friends, but not everybody is close to me. And it's not everybody I give the right to dictate my life, to tell me what to do. There are people I give that right to, that I know once this person loves me, I know the people that are on my side. You should be able to differentiate your friends. Friends from people that are just acquaintance. Everybody should not have the front row in your life. And that's one of the things you should be able to do in your teenage. You don't have to follow the crowd. You don't have to follow the crowd. I understand that nobody wants to be alone, but you can be friends with even those people, but they are not still influencing you because you don't give them the chance. You don't give them the right to do that. I am friends with a lot of people. When I go outside, I greet people. Hi, hello, how are you doing? But that doesn't mean they are close to me. I don't share my personal things with them. I don't share things about my family with them. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, you should have people that are really close to you. You should have different segments of people in your life. The kind of relationship you have with your mom and dad is different from the kind of relationship you have with your teacher. So you should categorize your friend in that manner. People that, when you're with them, when you tell them, you share your goals with them, they encourage you. They tell you, oh yeah, you can do this. I believe in you. Not the person that you go and meet and they tell you, no, don't do this. I don't think you can do it. Those are not friends. Do you get it? So I'm trying to let you know that you can be friends with these people, but you are not allowing them to influence you. You just give them a gap, a boundary. You don't share things private with them. You don't share things about your goal with them because you know where they stand in your life. There's always a friend that you surely have that will be so good to you. So be able to identify this person, this trait, and you will know. It's so easy to know. When you are with this person, you are able to be yourself around them. You don't have to be somebody else. You don't have to fake another version of who you are not. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. I hope I answered your question, Uyen. Did I answer your question? Can you hear me? Hello.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're listening. I'm just a little bit laggy.
Okay. Did I answer your question?
Can you repeat it? Sorry. Thanks.
Okay. Okay. I was saying that you told me that friends, like you notice that and the reason why a lot of people are with other people is because they want to follow the crowd. They
Yeah.
want they don't want to be left alone. They don't want to be lonely. And so I'm
Yeah.
trying to say that you can still be friends with these people, but you should create a boundary. A boundary in the sense that you don't give them access to you, like the person that's really there for you.
Yeah, I have
So
listened.
in the midst of okay,
Like I have heard about your talking, but I don't remember what question did you ask me.
yeah, you were the one that asked the question. You said that most people want to be alone. I mean, most people don't want to be alone. They want to be with a crowd, and that is why a lot of people are scared of, being themselves because they
Yeah.
want to fit in. They want people to accept them, but that's not what leaders do. Are you getting me? You're a leader. So if you're a leader, you should be willing to stand alone and until the crowd is able to catch up with you. Are you getting me?
Yes.
So you should be strong in your boundaries. This is what I want for my life. And if this thing is against my value, then I don't want it. This is not what I want. You should be able to this is the time for you to build the values that you want. Because very soon you're going to transition into being an adult. I hope you get it.
Yes, I get it.
I hope
Thank
you
you.
get it. So,
Yeah, because I have a friend. I have a friend, and she's in that circumstance, so I have a little I cannot help her much. Yeah, because it is not my
Okay.
story, but I still have a question. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. You're welcome. So I'll just wrap you up with purpose. So, where you are right now in Vietnam, and thank God for this platform, somebody is doing something to, somebody's adding value to you. And so I want you to think about it. Nobody is a non-entity. There's nobody on earth that does not have something that you're passionate about. There's always this thing that whenever you see it in your country, you're so hungry about it. You want to change it. That's purpose. Anytime you see something you're not comfortable about, that's purpose calling you. And the reason why I'm saying this, how it relates to, your life as a teenager is because it's going to help you to stay away, your mental health will be stable. Because if you are a purpose-driven person, you are able to do things because, you want to be of social impact, you want to impact people in your community, you want to help people in your country. You see a need in your country. Maybe you notice that, a lot of people are facing, let's say, mental health issues. You created a platform where you can talk to people, you can be there for them. You're helping out. That's a social impact. Oh, you have a skill, you know how to write, you know how to draw. Okay, my writing, how can I use my writing to help people? You want to, just think about it. A lot of things that you're passionate about, that you can be able to use it to influence your world. This is purpose calling you. So you should be able to do this. You should be able to find your purpose. And that is what purpose is. Who are you? So when you find purpose in this time of social media, in this time of artificial intelligence, in this time of a lot of mind-blowing technology, trust me, you are on top of the world. 10% of the world. A lot of people are very confused about their life. If you should have a clarity on that area of your life, know who you are as a person, and you are able to know your passion as a person. You know what you're passionate about. It will put you above other people in your peers. Among your peers, among your mates, you are able to know, yes, this is it. And a lot of people will start following you because you gravitate people. People will be attracted to you. That, oh, look at Ian, look at K62. Sorry, is that your name? Is your name K62? Is your name K62? Is that
She's
your
asking
name?
you.
Hi. Please.
Is your name K62? Or
Is your name is K62?
No, my name is Kang.
Introduce yourself.
Yes. This is the ending. No, this is the beginning of my account on my university. Yes.
oh, okay, it's okay. So that's it. So now that you're still young, the best thing to find is yourself, so that you'll be able to get ahead of other people. When you are clear about where you want to get to in life, it makes things easier for you. You know how to set the right goals. And so when somebody is saying go this way, you know where you're going. You're not moved by what the crowd is saying. You're not moved by what
like social work company.
KHANG.
Kind.
Kang, not Kang.
Kind. Okay. Kind is different and kind is different.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. So we can say bye to all of you.
Yeah. Thank you
I
guys.
have a good game.
And we have a wonderful evening. And maybe want to see you in like next meeting or something.
Yeah, you seems excited. For sure.
Oops.
Okay. Have a wonderful night. Sweet dreams to all of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye. Good night.
Miss Nguyen, can I ask you some question? Sorry.
Yes.
Yes. Because you are the founder of this event, right? So I want to hear about your voice because I do not have any chance